Alright, I just made a 20-minute video, which is just entirely too long for you guys to sit there and get through. So, real quick. I got my other key, so I now have all three. 1, 2, 3 keys. I got the gasket replaced. So that is sealing up really nice now, and it is a beautiful tank. Beautiful, beautiful inside. And they're so hard to close one-handed. There we go. So, got that. Got my engine screw kit for the engine. You guys saw that. I do need to show you something really, really cool. Hey, can you read that for me? Anybody? Anybody? Can you? Here, wait. Maybe this will be easier. Can anybody read that for me? Oh, decipher it. Oh, wait. Look, they've got pictures. And it says non-slip. So, okay, we're good. What is it? It is a JIS P3 size Impacta vessel screwdriver with a weird metal cap on the end of it. So what's that for? That is for striking. Excuse me. You strike it and the bit turns 12 degrees like a impact driver to, you know, the strikeable kind, the kind that you would use to loosen a stubborn screw that you would whack the end of. Well, this is the same thing, only in a screwdriver form. But I want you guys to check out. That's how a screwdriver should fit, just like that. You see how nice that fits? Goes in there and just stays. That's a perfect fitting screwdriver. JIS, Japanese Industrial Standard, not SAE. It does work in SAE screws, but that's that. That's the keys. We also got from Scrambler Cycle my levers, both brake and clutch, and a full gasket set for the engine. So we have that. Here is the surviving old piston. And by the way, the arrow always goes towards the exhaust. The intake valve is larger than the exhaust valve, so you always put the piston in with the arrow facing that way towards the exhaust so that you won't be slapping the top of the piston. Alright, let's talk about these. You guys know they're broke. They are destroyed. They are hickory. There is no way in the world they can be used for anything at all except for garbage can art. Here are my pistons. My pistons get to stay with me, and I got a full refund. But I got a full refund less $10. Why? Well, I emailed Kevin, talked to Kevin right here at scramblercycle.com, Kevin at scramblercycle.com, emailed him. Come to find out, he's got a CB354, and he just sold last year a CB125S. So we had the same bikes. I thought it was pretty cool. They do a lot of Moto Guzzies, so go to their website, which is scramblercycle.com, and check out their gallery. Beautiful motorcycles, absolutely gorgeous motorcycles in there. So, sorry, signing into the computer. Go over there and check out their online store. Check out a lot of the bikes that they've done. Absolutely gorgeous work over there. But back to the pistons. He is giving me a full refund less $10 because I want a t-shirt. I want to represent these guys. They have been fantastic and instrumental in helping me get hard to find parts and at a great price. And he even did legwork in helping me locate, well, fingertip work, in helping me locate a starter shaft. And come to find out, the starter shaft is the same going back into the early 70s. So I found one off of a 1971 CL175. Identical, same part number. So he's got the materials that he can use to cross-reference part numbers, and found the part number and then all of the associated motorcycles that uses that same kickstart shaft. So I've got that coming in. Fantastic. And the more beauty about it, under a $20 bill shipped. Under a $20 bill shipped. I paid $12 for the shaft and $7 for shipping. You can't beat that. I'm going to talk about the wiring on the bike just a little bit. You can see that I've got the voltage rectifier here. Beyond that, the bike is missing the starter relay, the starter solenoid, and the starter relay, what they're calling a regulator, but it's a starter relay. Those two items have been located on a CB175 in Pennsylvania. My buddy Heliarch has them. He's sending those to me. He's also sending me the cam chain master link. He is also sending me the bipod, kickstand, spring, and horseshoe, so that instead of me just having a weak spring on there to hold it up, it's the correct one. The CL is going to be coming together pretty well, I think, because all of my wiring's in great shape. No gauges as of yet. I will get them. From what I understand, the gauges that I do have are off of a CB750 4-cylinder. So if anybody has one and they are needing gauges, these gauges do work, let me know. I'm going through this as fast as I can because that 20-minute video just wasn't getting it, way too long. I did mic the pistons. In fact, the micrometer is still sitting right here. I mic'd the old piston. I gauged the cylinder wall and mic'd the pistons and mic'd these pistons, and also mic'd the grooves, and these are golden. They are ready to go with wrist pins and retaining clips. All I need to do is source rings. I'm going to get new old stock OEM Honda rings for the engine. That way I'm sure that I'm going to be golden as far as that goes. Let's talk about the 7117. I do sincerely apologize for the delay, but when Zippo wears his body out like he did last Friday, I cannot get back on the bandwagon until I have healed. If I do, it's going to take me weeks to get back on my feet. So the 7+1 days that it has taken for me to get back into some kind of normal frame of physical being is necessary. So we're going to be getting this engine in. My adapter's over here. I'm going to talk about this one a little bit. We're going to be doing the poor man's power steering on this. We're also going to do it on that one, but I have to order the bearings. I was concerned that I did not have a set, but then I remembered over there in that toolbox, over in my machinist toolbox, I thought, you know what, I know I've got a set over there. I know I do. So I went over, popped up in the lid, and Sean, there you go, a complete set. So we do have what we need to put the poor man's power steering in here. If I remember right, these axles are a little short, so a little bit of tomfoolery has to go on in order to get them on. Don't worry, it will stay secure. Then also this engine is coming out. The Vanguard 18 is going in with the help of Roger, and it seems a shame that I'm covering that up with this one. There we go. And I'm keeping it well protected. That's a big hunk of aluminum there. But Roger, thank you very, 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 very much. And Roger, I did get your sticker put up there. There we go. All nice and pretty. Just slightly crooked, but that's okay because Zippo's crooked too. What else have we got? Did I cover everything? I believe I covered everything. You guys were concerned about how they were going to handle the piston and ring situation. Well, it has been handled. It's been handled way more than I would have been satisfied with. Kevin was just absolutely fantastic. So, old piston, new pistons, levers, gasket kit, new kickstart rods coming in. Oh, I also said Heliarch is also sending me the kick lever that mounts to the kickstart shaft. He's sending, and miscellaneous other parts. He's also sending me the full exhaust all the way down to about the same length that I cut the CB125S muffler, just aft of the first baffle inside. And so I'll be able to have exhaust on the CL. He's getting ready to completely tear down his bike, so once he does that, he will be sending me little bits and pieces and oddball things, just to make sure that this bike has everything it needs. Now it's going to go back essentially together in stock form, and then after stock form, after I get done rebuilding the engine, make sure the engine's healthy, and I run it for a little while and get everything going and it's golden, then we'll start the transformation on the CL. But initially, we're just going to make sure that the CL is up and running and behaving the way that it should be behaving. I have this complete. I do not have this complete. So if anybody has, and this same switch was used from, oh Lord, 72 through 75-ish. No, further than that, 78. But anyway, if you have the lower half of this switch and you wouldn't mind parting with it, I even have the contact for the starter, I would just be your friend forever if you would be kind enough to let go of it and let me know. Alright, that's it. I've kept this one short. This one's only just over 11 minutes. If you guys like this, I know you're getting tired of motorcycle videos, but they're coming. So just skip over them if you're not wanting to watch the motorcycle videos. They're a part of Zippo, part of my life, part of my world, so I'm going to make videos about them. I had said at one point maybe I'll put them over on Zippo Varga too. I really don't want to do that because I think these videos are going to be helpful, and I've only got 50 subscribers over on the other channel because I never put anything up over there. So anyway, I will be getting on these. I will be getting on these very, very soon. I have kind of an emergency rear brake job to do for a very good friend of mine this evening. I hope to get it in, get them done, get it out, and then I'll have the weekend plus to work on the 7117. My hopes are that by Wednesday this will be ready to go and I can call Sean and he can come pick it up, and then we will put our efforts into the 7117. So that rounds it out. This is your friendly neighborhood Zippo. Please, if you liked this video, which showed me doing absolutely nothing but flapping my gums, hit the like button. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.